all right, man. We live on the Casual Experts Podcast YouTube channel. This is straight from the corner. Mike Theory. We got Strictly Boxing Talk in the building, man.
We here.
Yeah. So, all right, we ain't playing it safe tonight. We have
Live,
Ryan Garcia
live.
versus Mario Barrios. That's coming up on the 21st. And it's not just another fight. I don't think it's another fight. I think this is it's called like a legacy direction, right? So this is either superstar or setback. This is that type of fight. So Ryan says he's locked, he's focused, he looks dangerous again. Barrios
He
says
always say that.
yeah. Barrios is the bigger man, right? The tougher man. He's has more experience. So somebody's lying here. I feel like somebody's lying, right? If Ryan wins, he's right back in conversations, right? He's gonna be at 147 now, so he's back in the conversation again. He's if he loses, the
He's
entire
a four-time
yeah,
world
yeah,
title challenger. If he loses, he
if he
goes down in
loses,
history as a four-time world. That's something to say.
yeah.
Four-time world title challenger.
So I feel like
Never
he
had a
has a
world title.
yeah. I feel like he has a lot more to lose, right? The What I'm saying, so like it just the whole narrative is just gonna change overnight, right? Like you're saying, the four-time title challenger, never actually winning the title. He has like the WBC silver or stuff like that, but he's never been a world champion, right? So
I, I,
we're good. We're gonna be breaking down the
I
skills,
don't
the
feel like.
mindset, the pressure.
uh,
I'm gonna be giving my official prediction tonight. I know you as well, so let's talk about it. Let's get into it.
I don't feel like Ryan has nothing to lose because he haven't gained nothing yet. He's popular. It's a popularity contest in today's
Yeah,
world. He hasn't done anything. He beat people, but he didn't earn anything for his accomplishments. He didn't. Yeah,
I,
he fought
I,
about three different
yeah,
times.
but I feel
He
like
fought Tank Davis.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
You got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
He's a world title challenger to Tank Davis. Something happened with the weight, so they forfeited that. But I still count it.
Yeah,
He had a world. Where he fought Rolly. He fought Devin Haney, but he was overweight again. He had a lot of weight issues with his
yeah,
challenges, but it doesn't mean it wasn't a challenge to begin with. So it should be
yeah,
still accounted for. That's why I call him a four-time if he loses this time.
yeah.
Every time was a challenge. He forfeited the challenge every time. That doesn't exclude. That doesn't make you ignore that it was a challenge to begin with. That's what we're trying to tell people.
Yeah. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but like officially on the record books is they take the bout away, right? But
Yeah, to begin with, it was on the books. Yeah.
yeah. Now,
Yeah.
I say that I feel like Ryan has more to lose just because he's like you said, four-time he's had opportunities to fight for belts, right? He fumbled that fight against Rowley. He came in overweight against Haney. Yeah, he paid Haney the whatever the money for coming on overweight, but that bout was gone, right? You're not fighting for the bout no more. Yeah, he paid the Haney. He paid the whatever the fines to Haney and to the organization, whoever he paid the money to, whoever takes the money. But I feel like, man, after that performance with Rowley, and then you come in here and then you lose to Barrios, like he still has fans, right? So he's still gonna be like a big draw. But I feel like he's gonna have to start back at zero. I don't like. Yeah, he probably get a big fight from somebody else because of who he is. But it's just like it's not gonna be the same. You're not gonna be looked at the same. Like that's two fights in a row where you get beat, and it's like people that necessarily like you're supposed to beat. You're supposed to win the Rolly fight, right? And I feel like he's gonna come in maybe as the favorite in this fight as well. So that's why I say he has more to lose. And then with the Barrios thing, he's lost against Tank. He's lost against Keith Thurman. He's lost against. I gave him the loss against Pacquiao, right? So he's lost against Pacquiao. Those are three big fights, and he's lost all three of them. Like for me, But yeah, he's lost out of those three big fights. He's lost two and one draw. I've said this prior, but his management team is because he's not a big name like a Ryan Garcia, right? So for him to keep getting these big fights, it's crazy. So what?
It's crazy for him to be a 2-time, maybe 3. I think it's 2. 2-time world champion turn out to be a bigger draw than a person who's never been a champion. That's just crazy to me. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. No,
but
yeah,
in today's world.
Yeah, that's
back in the day that Ryan would be nobody.
Yeah.
Would be nobody. When we were kids, Ryan would have been nobody.
No, that's
come on, man.
No, that's true. Well, it's just the world that we live in now, right? That's why we're on.
Yeah.
We're here live, fucking discussing all this stuff. Like, so it's just part of the game now. And either you adapt or you're gonna get left behind. But you got to give credit to Mario Barrios' team, right? He's lost 3 big fights, and he's gotten paid. Probably those are big fights. You get making money, and you're still continuing to get another big fight. Now you got a Ryan Garcia. Yeah, you have the bout, so that's why you're getting the fight. And Ryan wants to be a champion, to solidify his name in the boxing world. But it's like you got to give a shout out to Mario Barrios' team to continue to get him these big fights after losing them.
Yeah. But we still gotta give Barrows some credit, right? Because we got to remember, Ryan Fort Davis at 135, he went 7 rounds with him, got stopped, regardless of whatever he signed up for. Davis moved up to his highest potential at 140 and Fort Barrios and went 11 rounds with him before he got stopped. Okay? And then Barrios, he went 12 rounds with Keith Thurman.
Yeah.
Right? He went 12. He lost, but he still went the rounds. He went the. I don't think Ryan would have been on his knees, man. He would have been out of there. He went 12 rounds to keep them with some hard shots. Right? Yeah. He beat Santiago. He stopped him in round 8. That's the same fighter that what's his name fought? Adrian Broner fought 12 rounds with.
He beat
so he stopped him. He stopped the fighter Adrian Broner couldn't stop. And Adrian Broner, regardless of what he still was a person back then. He was still a name.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And he beat the shit out of Ugas. He made him spit out his mouthpiece.
That's what I was gonna say right now. I was trying to think
that was the best. I think that was his best performance.
That was his best performance. Yeah.
Yeah. No, so what was Ryan's best performance? Devin Haney when they allegedly cheated?
Devin Haney, yeah. I would say Devin Haney, maybe. Besides Devin Haney, you maybe look at the Luke Campbell fight, or maybe who else?
Luke Campbell.
The Luke Campbell fight would probably be his best.
Ryan is not winning the 12-round fight with Barrios. If Ryan can land that same body shot with Luke Campbell, which is kind of sort of the same body shot that Tank Davis landed, he could win the fight. 12 rounds, he's not winning. Unless they, favor him. I don't know how they favor somebody over a champion, but,
Well, they favored him they favored Barrios in the Pacquiao fight, right? They gave him the draw. I feel like he lost.
Yeah, that was bullshit. So Pacquiao won.
Man, so it's just like of course, Ryan. Everyone's gonna be talking about, right? The elite hand speed, the left hook, the power, explosive. He has to be explosive in the early rounds, like you're saying. He can't go the distance with Barrios. Like he's gonna have to take him out. So.
He got 6 rounds to do it.
Yeah, explosive in the early rounds. Some weaknesses of Ryan Garcia, maybe like he has defensive gaps when pressured, right? When he's being pressured, he tends to like lose focus on the defensive end. You saw that with the Duarte, right? He was trying to do the Philly roll, but he kept turning his back on him, right? He kept turning his back.
He don't have no defense
in the Duarte fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That he has defensive gaps, and he gets emotional. He gets emotional, and he tends to abandon game plans. Right, like you saw that in the Duarte fight. Right, he just got kind of flustered and a little emotional. He's getting, and then that's why he kept trying to do that. That was it, the Philly roll or the shell, whatever you. I can't even think.
I feel like he's a boxer. He's not a fighter. He's not a boxer. He's a fighter.
Fighter.
He's just going that drone and get close range, throw that left hook and just squabble. He not a He's not a game plan fighter. I don't
No.
see nothing in his game. I don't see
Yeah,
nothing in his game.
and
You got
he's not.
timing and speed and power. That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
There's
Cause
no
he's
setup
not.
or nothing. He just throw that joint and it land. He
Yeah,
throw it.
and
Most of the time his eyes be closed, like squinted out like this when he throw it.
yeah,
Like how they used to say Danny Garcia no look left hook. No,
yeah,
Ryan Garcia is a no look left hook.
yeah.
Not Danny. Ryan Garcia is
Right.
a no look left hook.
And
Yeah.
he's not good on the back foot either. Like he's not good. He's not good going backwards. So
He's
when
not
he's
good going
throwing,
nowhere.
yeah, when he's throwing those punches, he has to be stationed to throw it. So man, it just and then Mario's right, taller frame, longer reach. He has good. He works the body good. He's mentally tough. He can fight at range and he can press. You know he's gonna press forward, right? So he can fight at range, but you know he's gonna be pushing the action. Weaknesses, what? He's not the fastest. He does get hit a lot. So when pressured by
He
elite
takes it
speed,
well.
yeah. But when he's pressured by elite speed like a Tank Davis, he struggled, right? So Ryan Garcia has that elite speed. He has the power. So that's kind of like that's what making the fight interesting, right? You're gonna have the pressure fighter that's durable against somebody that's like top tier speed and he has that one punch power to the body or or to the head. So
Ryan Garcia, not Tank Davis.
no, but Ryan Garcia does have the he has that power to stop you with one punch. He's done it. So that's what we're saying here.
Wilder did it to 42, 43 fighters. And when he came to Tyson Fury and did it, what Tyson Fury did? He got right up.
Mario Barrios is not Tyson Fury. Like he's been
So we say the same thing.
yeah, but Barrios has been knocked out. Tyson Fury hasn't been knocked out.
Shit. The first fight, I thought that was a knockout.
Man, that fool called his cousin the Undertaker, and he helped him rise up from that. Like,
When you get knocked down and your head bounce off the canvas,
yeah,
it's over. Why are we counting?
I don't
That fight was bullshit. My opinion. My opinion, man. That's all I can do.
Who do you think handles adversity better, Barrios or Ryan Garcia?
Barrios, that's easy. Ryan Garcia cried in the car. He done cried in the car like damn like Reds on Friday when he ran to the car. He like somebody stole his chain. Yeah, that was Ryan when Rolly beat him. Rolly over. People say Rolly can't fight, but for some reason he boxed him and beat him 12 rounds unanimously.
That's true.
Wasn't even close. How? Because he can't handle adversity. He get embarrassed or whatever, and that was it. He got knocked down. He had all the excuses for it.
So
I don't know, man.
The X factor for me, the X factor in this fight is if Ryan comes in like mentally locked in, he's gonna be a problem, right? He's gonna be a problem just because of his attributes. But if Mario Barrios, if he's able to drag Ryan into deep waters and make it like a rough fight, make it messy, make it physical, that's where it gets dangerous for Ryan Garcia. When it gets past the 6th round, 7, 8, 9, 10, and Mario Barrios is making it a fight. Like we've seen Barrios fight, right? We've seen him go forward. We've seen him in wars. So if he's able to make this fight that and get into the later rounds, that's where it's gonna get dangerous for Ryan.
Ryan, I gotta really look into him. I don't look at him as a boxer. I don't look at him as winning rounds. He throw his shots and it land, and that's that. He's not decorated. He don't do nothing. He got power, timing, and speed. That's it. Completely.
Yeah, but that's a lot.
I might be a better boxer than him.
Yeah.
It's just
Yeah.
What I'm saying is what he got can't be taught. That's natural. That's natural ability from God. That was playing on there. That's his natural abilities.
Yeah.
He's not learning in the gym. He's just doing what he do, and it just happens to work.
Yeah.
Who's his trainer? His dad? I don't never see it. I ain't see his dad. I ain't see him punching the pads with his dad at all. I see him punching some random guy. I don't know who the guy is. Some black guy.
Yeah. I know. I forget his
He's
name, but
not.
yeah.
I don't know who he is. I really don't. If you know who he is, explain to me. I don't never seen that goddamn in my life. I don't know who he is.
I don't know him off the top. I know like I've seen him tagged and stuff. I think Coach. I want to say Coach something Henry, but that's his dad's name too. So I'm not too sure. But
Uh,
if right, we have Dominic Martin 7405. He says,
my guy Dominic in the building.
Barrios. You know Barrios.
Honestly,
He said he's only been dropped 4 times, 3 against Tank. So Barrios' chin is solid. Yeah, it's solid.
so Ryan can't knock him out. Then what? What are you
He
gonna
can't.
box him?
Oh yeah, okay. I'm gonna say Ryan can't knock him out. I was like, you can't say he can't, but yeah, if he doesn't knock him out, then yeah, that's what we're saying. That this is where Barrio takes over in the later rounds.
Who's the better boxer? Rolly Romero or Mario Barrios? Boxing, not the winner. Boxing skills.
Mario Barrios.
And who got a unanimous decision over Ryan Garcia? His
Yeah,
last fight.
but that's boxing math. Boxing math never works. So it's like saying
Styles make fights.
yeah, style makes fights. So that's why we're getting this fight, right? Who's the better boxer? Then like you can say that Oscar Duarte or Roland Romero. Oscar Duarte is about to fight Richard Hitchison. So
Hitch is gonna be him.
yo, no, yeah, Hitchinson's winning.
Unless
I'm
you
just
get
saying,
hit.
yeah, because yeah, Duarte got like that like a compact power. But I'm saying like we can go down the list and say and compare and contrast who's a better fighter, who's this, who's that. But boxing math like it never works. That's just like saying I seen like a chart where it's like Tank Davis beats Anthony Joshua because Tank Davis beat this guy beat this guy, and then it keeps going down the list, and the last person is like this person beat Anthony Joshua, so like Tank David beats Anthony, but like it's just boxing math, like fighting.
Yeah, but we know that ain't happening.
Yeah.
If I was a betting man, I wouldn't even think he could beat Andy Joshua. Hell no.
Yeah. But if Ryan,
Scorecard, that's about it. He ain't doing nothing.
yeah, no. If Ryan wins, does he leapfrog the division? Does he become like the guy to beat at 147 if he beats Barrios?
You know what's crazy? I saw I got it on my story. Devin Haney, he said if he was to win, he don't want to fight him because he got off of the VADA testing, so he ain't even entertaining it. So that means he don't even want to unify. I called it a duck.
Yeah,
But what
no,
you
that's a
think
duck.
about it?
That's a duck for sure because Ryan already he already posted saying that hey, if you guys keep saying that I'm off of VADA because I'm not, I'm getting tested, that I'm gonna send out the lawsuits. Stop saying shit about me. He posted it and he's saying stop saying that I'm not getting tested because I am getting tested. I'm in VADA. So if you guys continue to go with that narrative, I'm gonna send out lawsuits to check the mail. So I don't know, and it's always you got in this sport. It's just hard to trust what anybody says. So I guess you kind of have to take it at face value because one person's saying no, the other person is saying yeah, I am getting tested. We'll find out like when the fight happens because the test results always come out after the fights. So we'll find out. You got Punch Master in the house. Shout out Punch Masters. What's up?
Punch
But
Master, that's my guy.
yeah, if Ryan loses, is he still like a top fighter or is he more influencer than contender then if he loses?
If he loses, he is nobody. You know who he is? He's a 4-time world title challenger. That's what he is. And that's what I would announce if he walk into the ring. I'm announcing
Yeah.
him a 4-time world title challenger. Something wins, 3 losses. Ryan Garcia. That's it. Like you're not getting nothing more than that. That's
So
what you
he's
getting.
so
And
then
Punch
you think he
That's Punch Master's
becomes
guy. That's Punch Master's favorite fighter.
Ryan Garcia?
That's Punch Master's favorite fighter.
So does
That's how
Ryan
we
Garcia?
met.
That's how you met? Oh shit! Does Ryan Garcia become an influencer boxer then if he loses, or he's still going to be considered a contender or something?
If he loses, then I don't know. To me, he's considered a 4-time world title challenger. Anybody else? He probably going to still be the glorified champion of nothing. You know, I don't
Yeah.
know.
Right here, Dominic Marion says,
Yeah,
bro,
see.
Tank was a catchweight, no title on the line, and Devin he came in overweight, title wasn't on the line, and then Rolly was for the bout, and now Barrios, so that's only two. So that's
Why
that's
was he not on the line?
that's technical. That's
Who
in the
fault was
record
that?
books
Who fought?
for. Well, it's a catchweight,
Ryan's
so
fault.
So there was never a bout. There was never a bout for Tank and Ryan because it was a catchweight. It was a Ryan was ready on his way to 140, and he wanted to get that Tank fight done. That's where Ryan gets my respect because he fights everybody. Like he tries to get all these fights done. He fought Tank. He's fought Devin Haney. So he's fought the Rolling Romero. Like he's the one that's making these fights. Before we got
He
the
get
Shakur and
rewarded
Teofimo.
for none of the fights.
He hasn't won them. Well, he won the Haney fight, but he didn't. He lost the Tank. But yeah, that was
He
at a
would have
catch.
won if he would have came in. What happened? Why? Oh, yeah. If he didn't get tested crazy, he would have won.
Well, yeah.
So who fought is that?
Yeah, but he beat the case. It came back and they did the hair sample, and they were saying that it wasn't intentional. It was a contaminated substance because it was like a picogram of what was in him, and that
So
amount.
why they overturn? Why they overturn the zero to the loss? Then, if that's the case, if that's so legit.
They overturned it before they got the second B sample in the hair follicle. So that was the Haney's pushing because they were doing the lawsuit, right? So they overturned it for Devin, and then the hair follicle and the B sample came out, and it was just a picogram of whatever it was. So like that amount in your system, it doesn't do anything for you. But yeah, man. Let's just say don't. What's up?
I was gonna say he probably did win the fight, but it is what it is. Like you like why Ryan Devin Haney didn't have he didn't have as much in his system, so you gotta look at it like that.
You gotta like, and that's what most fighters don't understand, like supplements and vitamins and shit like that. When you're buying vitamins and supplements, you have to make sure it says on the label third party tested. If it's not third party tested, then you're just getting a supplement that's just made in a lab, and you don't. It can be in the same lab that they're packaging steroids or they're packaging other stuff, and it's not getting third party tested. So that's how things get contaminated. You're just one.
Yeah, that's just like being in the warehouse and they say you're allergic to peanuts and they got peanuts. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah,
shit can get in it.
So when fighters are taking supplements a lot, and that's why a lot of them. There's always these people getting popped because fighters don't understand that they're there to fight, and then they get a nutritionist, and then they hey, take this is good, and they see it, they hear about it, and they just take it, and that supplement's not actually third party tested. Then it's like, bro, like what are you doing? You're gambling with your career because you don't even know what the hell that's in. It can say it has this and this, but you don't know if these guys change their gloves when they're touching shit, or if they actually put something else in there to like help you burn fat more, which is like, hey, I can't be taking that type of stuff. So you just gotta know what you're taking, and it has to be third party tested. Like you have to get something that's made here, gets sent to a different lab where they just strictly test these supplements, and then it gets okay. This is exactly what it's in there. Boom. All right, cool. Now you can trust what you're taking.
Yeah, let's be honest. We haven't seen Ryan lift any weights ever. Have you ever put a video up of pushing any weight or
I've seen
pushing anything or lifting it? I never seen it.
I've seen videos of him lifting weights, and he's not lifting heavy.
But wait.
Yeah, he's not.
I ain't never seen him lifting shit ever. Every time I see him, he hit in the bag, and then you see all these veins popping out his whole neck. He got a big ass vein bigger than my arm, all in his arm. Like, I'd be wondering. Yeah. He'd be looking too strong out of nowhere. I'm 36.
Yeah.
Now I got my man strength fully. So if I start lifting weight, shouldn't I look like him? If I start picking up shit, I'm 150. Would I look bigger than him if I start picking up shit right now?
No, you gotta consistently like lift weights. You got and then he's ready. He's naturally shredded because he runs. He does calisthenics. So when you start lifting weights, the calisthenics, which what you're already working out and cutting weight, then yeah, that's what's giving him the definition.
Yeah,
but he's always working out. You're jump roping. Yeah, it's not just you start lifting.
So where was these muscles at in the Rolly fight? Where was the muscles at then? I didn't see him. I didn't see none of them veins and all that kind of. I didn't see none of that in the Rolly fight. He looked skinny. He looked like he didn't do a push up.
Well, he looked all motivated in that fight too, right? He like
in the media day. Devin Haney's pop, Bill Haney. He recorded, showed. I didn't see nothing on him. Like he looked like he was on a diet. I'm just saying. I'm just showing you what I saw.
No, I get it.
I'm gonna send it to you when we done. I'm gonna send it to you.
Yeah,
you gonna see?
It says
you can be like, damn, he's right.
It says, is Ryan power at 147 because Rolly's chin is suspect and the left hooks Ryan was landing against Rolly weren't phasing Rolly at all. Ryan wasn't landing no left hooks. He wasn't landing no left hooks against Rolly. I don't even know if he threw a left hook. He was like, he looked like a ghost. He looked like a ghost in the ring. Ryan didn't land no left hooks against Rolly Romero at all. So I can't say his power translates to 147. I assume it does, but you know what they say about when you assume shit. I've been wrong before, but he didn't even land shit against Rolly, so I don't know if the power translates.
Hey, Dabson, 12352. I am not a Ryan in the way hater. I'm just sitting the facts and you ignoring what I'm saying. Like I'm just making up shit, right? I'm just making up shit. But in a way, I'll be swearing he gonna get hit with some shit, but he always find a way to win. Anyway, it's great. I'm not a hater. I tell the truth. I don't make up nothing. I ain't never make up shit. When I say something, I post behind it exactly what I saw. Yeah. I don't make up shit. I don't pull a sneak off the rack and just be like, yeah, this is orange. Yeah. And we know it's orange, but no, it's green. I don't do that. I really when I talk, I immediately put the receipts right after what I talk. That's why people like my page. My little 1,200 followers is because they see that I post when I talk, I put up exactly what I say. I don't make nothing up. Yeah. I don't think anything. I know because he said it or he said it. I put it up. Yeah, that's right. I'm like a tattletale. I'll put a water receipts. And, I don't do that.
Dominic Martin saying that he landed some hooks. I don't think he landed anything clean on Rolly Romero where you can be like, oh yeah, that was a clean shot. Like I don't feel like
he can't box.
Yeah,
he can't box. If he win a 12-round decision, take my words and record this shit. If he won a 12-round decision over Barrios, I salute him. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna win 12 rounds. Not happening, right? Unless you knock him down several times. Other than that, he's not gonna just box him for 12. He's not happening. He's not happening. He done fought Keith Thurman for 12 rounds. He beat the shit out of Ugas, who beat the shit out of fucking Pacquiao. Didn't beat the shit out of him, but you know what I mean. He cleaned him up. He beat him. Yeah. He beat him and he ain't fight since. He retired. He ain't fight since. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I think he retired. He ain't fight since. Like 3 years ago.
Who?
Come on, man. Ugas? Yeah, Ugas ain't fighting like 3 years. He ain't fight since.
But he was older already too, so it's like, I think he's done.
That's okay. Yeah. It's still this the thing. People don't give him any credit. He's still a fight. He's still a resume fighter.
No, yeah. No,
Pacquiao old too. Pacquiao pulled what was a draw? I don't think it was a draw, right?
And he lost.
That wasn't a draw?
Oh, to Ugas or to Barrios?
Pacquiao.
Pacquiao versus Ugas or Pacquiao versus... Did Pacquiao fight Ugas?
Pacquiao Barrios.
Oh, that was
Ugas beat the shit out. Ugas beat the shit out of Pacquiao.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Barrios Pacquiao was a draw, but I feel like he lost that one.
Yeah, he did. I'm just going by what the judges said.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Now, Barrios ain't that trash as people say he is. A lot of people say he's trash. He just not the better fighter, but he's staying. He in the fight.
Yeah, they're going off the last performance, right? They're going off Pacquiao's they're going off the performance of Barrios versus Pacquiao, and then they're going off the performance Ryan versus Rolly. So those are the last two fights, and both of those fights were not impressive for either fighter. Ryan went in there and he didn't do anything he was supposed to do. He lost. He got dropped, and Mario was he never pushed the pace in that fight. Like you're fighting an older fighter. You gotta push the pace. Like, don't give this man that respect. You gotta push that pace, and that's why.
Pacquiao different though. People don't
Yeah,
understand. He old, but he's different. That's just like fighting Floyd Mayweather. Of course, right now
yeah.
it'd be different, but Pacquiao, I think younger than Floyd. It's different. He's different. He's
Yeah, he's
different,
different,
bro. He's
but
not.
you still gotta push the pace. Like you weren't you still gotta and pushing the pace can be anything. It can be moving around the
He
ring.
ain't
It
trying
can
to
even
get
be going
knocked
for.
out. He trying. He's boxing. He trying.
eh, Well,
He push the pace and get clipped.
that's the way he fights. That's the way Barrios fights. He's a Mexican fighter. He goes forward. He didn't do that against Pacquiao. So
He
it's like,
did.
man, this
Thurman
this
hit. Thurman hit
this
him
is
with some shit. I ain't gonna
yeah.
hold you. Thurman hit him with some shots.
Thurman
I'm
got
like,
power.
dang.
Yeah, I think it's what I think. I think Ryan's speed is too much early. Right, Barrios is tough, but I see Ryan catching him before the championship rounds.
He
If
better.
the fight, if he fights discipline, this is his fight, right?
He don't
But
fight discipline though. That's the problem.
if it goes past the eight rounds, this is where it gets interesting, right? This is where it gets interesting. So this is where it gets really interesting for me because this is where Barrios is gonna thrive, right? If he's once it gets past the eight round and Barrios still there, and this is when Barrios can take over the fight, right? Because of his experience with being in wars and because of his mindset and the style that he fights. But I don't
Now
know.
this is where we come back to the last fight with Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo when you talk
Mm-hmm.
about draws. Now I
Yeah,
wouldn't be surprised when he beat the shit out of Ryan Garcia and he get a draw.
it's
Don't
happened.
remember I said
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
can see that because they don't want him to lose. He's the because Ryan Garcia is the draw to the money. It's a business. This is a business. I can
Right here
see we're going 12 rounds to get a draw.
we got
You keep that note.
Punch Master says I predict Ryan countering Barrios with the left because Pacquiao was able to do that, and he's not as fast as Ryan. What else?
But he's a way more decorated, skilled, 8 division world champion. World champion. Ryan Garcia
Yeah,
never even been a champion of anything that I remember. I
no,
never seen him with a belt ever.
but speed and timing is a very big attribute to have. So especially if you're countering, if you're punching in between the punches, that's where Ryan Garcia is gonna live. He's gonna have to punch in between the punches and counter. So as when Mario Barrios is throwing his combos, that's when Ryan Garcia is gonna sit back. He's gonna move back, step. He's just gonna lean back, lean forward, and counter that left, and that's why I see him winning the fight.
And what if you can't hurt your fighter? Then what do you do? Now you got to have plan B. What is plan B for Ryan Garcia?
Hurt
Everybody
him,
talking knockout.
hurt
What
him
else can
again.
he do?
Hurt him again.
Come on, man. Come
Hey,
on, man.
I,
Heard him
if at
again. That's a good
if
one.
at first you can't succeed, you try
Like,
again,
is he going to
right?
slip, go to the body? Is he
Yeah.
going to throw the left? What is he going to do? Throw the right hook?
No,
You know, is he going to
so
utilize the ring? Is he going to do anything else?
if he catches him with the left hook and it doesn't hurt him, then the next thing is you feint the left hook and you go to the left hook to the body, and we've seen that happen. We've seen him do that too to Luke Campbell. That left to the
I got
body.
Barrios. I got Barrios hold his hand right here, wrapping tape to it like this, and then going like this the whole fight. And just using one hand, just like Rolly did the whole fight. You don't think he looked at the You don't think he looked at the Rolly fight and said, "You know what? I'm gonna do the same thing
Yeah,
because I'm more decorated than him."
yeah, but
Possibly.
Haney said the same thing. Oh, we know what's coming. He only has a left hook, but he still got caught and right in the
Yeah,
beginning,
Haney.
right away. And Haney's a better fighter than Barrios or Rolly.
Haney's mistake. He was trying to. He was trying to slug it out with him. He's trying to feel like he was a tougher fighter than him. That was his mistake. He should have boxed him. He wanted to go in that joint and try to knock him out. I don't know who told him to do that. That was his problem. Yeah. Don't go in there with Ryan Garcia walking up on him trying to knock. Don't do that. Box Ryan Garcia. Do not fight him. If you fight him, you're getting knocked out with the left hook. Simple. We know that. Yeah, I know that. Sure. That's the truth. Don't go in that box. Don't go in there trying to fight him. Don't go in that joint trying to fight. Nope, you get knocked out. If Barrios going in that joint trying to fight, he's getting knocked out early. You got a boxing. You can't go in there trying to fight Ryan. Ryan's a fighter. He's not a boxer, in my opinion. He's a fighter.
Yeah, no, he's a fighter.
He's a fighter.
Yeah. He's not.
Don't go in there trying to fight. Don't go in there trying to fight. Go in that joint, double jab and all that. Don't go in that joint trying to go in there and do anything else.
Does Barrios' size actually matter against Ryan's speed?
Huh?
Does Barrios' size does that matter against Ryan's speed? Is that gonna play is that gonna be more of an advantage for Barrios because he's gonna be the bigger fighter? I think he has a big advantage.
No advantages. He had a 1 inch reach advantage, a 1 inch height. That ain't nothing. And Dabson 1 2 3 5 2. We talked about this in the beginning. He said it disappeared, but he said he was saying why we ain't talking about Barrios' weak points to the body. I talked about that. Gervonta Davis hit him body. If Ryan Garcia hit him to the body like Ryan Garcia did who that guy he beat?
Luke Campbell.
The champion? Luke Campbell. Yeah, if he hit him like he did Luke Campbell, he's gonna be it. It's over. I can see that. I can see Ryan Garcia fainting him and catching him to the body up close. I can see that. But he's not winning 12 rounds.
Now
you gotta knock him out.
Do you feel Barrios is being disrespected in the lead up to this fight?
Yeah.
How so?
Because people gotta understand. Pacquiao definitely won the fight, in our opinion, but we're not the judges. We don't have to say so in the fight. The judges, whatever they say, that's how it goes. There's nothing we can do about it.
For sure.
You gotta live with it, cry about it, and wake up tomorrow morning and talk about it. That's all you can do. So we know who won, and that's all we can do. We can't do what the judges say.
I got you.
Even though the judges should be interviewed and accounted for, but they need to start that. Ask the judges, why did you think it was why did you think they won it was a 12-6 or something like that? You know how the scorecards go. Why did you think it was 118 to 110 when it was a 116? You know, I'm just throwing out numbers. Like, well, why we got 3 judges and 2 judges say one thing and you just say something completely different. What happened? They should be interviewed. They should be interviewed and questioned.
Yeah, no.
These judges, you don't hear nothing from them at all.
Yeah.
All you hear is they name before the fight and after the fight. You don't hear nothing else.
That would be that. I would like that. Like, you know, how fighters do press conference after, how like the UFC does the press conference after, or the fighters do the press conference, and then you should have the judges come up and, like, before the fighters come out, the judges. You have all 3 judges together, and you're able to answer. You're able to ask them questions like as a group. Instead of don't do it one at a time because it takes too long. You have all three judges come out before the press conference, and you're like, all right, explain what you saw. Like why this?
Yeah.
Why that. And that would
they gotta start doing that. Yeah.
That would bring more accountability to boxing, and more accountability, and then more of like. And take out the whole, the refs got paid, or the refs got paid, like that whole narrative about the refs getting paid off. I think if they come out and at that press conference before the fighters come out, you have the judges come out and the media is able to ask them questions, and then they're able to explain what they saw in the fight, like that would be crazy.
What kind of belt is this that's on the line? You know, I don't get into the. You probably know a little better than me. It's not WBC belt, is it?
Yeah, this is the WBC belt.
All right, so Mauricio Suleiman is responsible for that.
Yeah, yeah,
I wish one of us could interview him
yeah,
so we can find out what's going on with. Well, we talk about the strippage, but
yeah.
we could talk to him about these judges. Maybe he can help us out with these answers.
If you haven't seen, go watch Chris Mannix. He interviewed Marcelo.
Yeah, I seen a little bit.
Seen a little. Hey, that's a good one. It was getting heated.
He's stripping everybody. Shakur,
Yeah,
you know,
he's stripping everybody. He stripped Terrence Crawford. He
Usyk.
stripped
Usyk, why did he strip?
Yeah, he stripped Usyk too. That's how Benavidez got the belt. Oh no. He stripped.
No, I
Bivol.
don't think nobody got it.
He stripped Bivol and Benavidez got the belt.
I forgot about people.
Mm-hmm.
People don't want to fight nobody. That's why. He's skilled.
No, Bivol
but
was
he
hurt.
don't want to fight.
Bivol was hurt. He had surgery. He fought 2 times
Sure.
again. He fought Benavidez twice, and I feel he won both of those fights. So,
nah.
Yes, Bivol clearly won the second fight. The first one was close. I feel Bivol edged it, but
The first one was a lot of pressure on him. Second one, he won. Yeah, he won.
yeah.
First one, nah. I mean, I argue. I wasn't upset about it. It was cool.
Yeah, no, I wasn't upset, but it was close.
It could have been a draw, but I wasn't mad about it. No, it was cool to me. It was a split, right? I
think so.
Split decisions, I don't argue about.
Yeah,
it's a split. I don't argue about splits. I don't know if it was a split though. I'm just saying. When something's a split, I don't really. It's like, all right. If I thought it was a split, it's like, all right, whatever. Like,
shoot. Hey, so before we end this, predictions for Ryan Garcia, Mario Barrios versus Ryan Garcia on February 21st. Strictly Boxing Talk.
I'm not strong on it. I would like for Mario Barrios to win. I can see Ryan Garcia. He got 6 rounds to hit him with a nice, clean body shot. Bing.
Yeah.
No look, left hook to the body. But if he get up like the Undertaker, it's gonna be in trouble. You know what I mean? Like Barrios decorated. He done felt the punches of the punch. He ain't punching no harder than Gervonta Davis. He ain't punching too much harder than Keith Thurman. He's not punching harder than these guys.
Yeah, the thing though about that is right. It's like, yeah, Ryan does have the power, but he, like you said, he has timing, and being able to have the power with the timing and to be accurate. That's what that's what puts people out. It's the punches you don't see. So if he's
that was at 135.
Yeah, but
he at 147. That's 12 more pounds of pressure.
And he's getting older. He's getting that. He's growing into his man body. No pause. You know what I mean?
It sounds good.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. So like, it's the punches that you don't see. That's what hurts. So being that fast and having that timing, that's what happens. Like that's where the knockout is. For me, my prediction, I have Ryan by TKO between rounds 5 through 8. And
that sounds good.
Speed overwhelms him early. Barrios makes it competitive, but he gets clipped, and that's my take.
I feel like if it goes 12 rounds, Barrios is going to win the fight, or they're going to rob him with a draw. That's my take. So I got Barrios for 12. Yeah. But anything under 6 and under, Ryan by body shot.
Body shot.
No head, body shot. That's the best way I can call it. I ain't really got. I'm not really too pressed on who's gonna win. I'm not gonna argue with that. But that's the 2 ways it's gonna go, though. That's the 2 ways it will go. There's no other way I don't think it will go.
I don't see it going 12 rounds. I feel Ryan's gonna end it between 5 and 8 rounds. Barrios is gonna come forward, right? He's gonna make it a fight, and he's gonna get clipped like that. that left hand is too fast. He gets hit. Mario Barrios, he gets hit, so it's gonna be there.
See, this is the thing. If Ryan ends him by round 8, that means he did better than Tank Davis did. So now it's gonna look more decorated for a rematch. It's gonna look like Davis need to come to 140, which I've been begging for.
He's not. Davis is not going to 140.
I think he is. He lost his belt. He's beltless right now, right?
He's worrying about some other shit.
I mean, outside of that.
Yeah.
Well, he got to come back to fight eventually or not.
Eventually, we'll see. He's gonna come back and fight Jake
140. Paul. Remember, I said 140. Yes, sir.
Dabson, 1, 2, 3, 5, 2. Yes. Richard Hitchison is on the card. He's fighting Oscar Duarte. Man, I feel Hitchison's gonna He's just gonna box him to death. He might get a stoppage. In the later rounds.
I hear people saying that. I don't know. Duarte tough.
I said he might. Yeah, Hitchison's co-main event.
See, Brian knocked him out.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
Yeah. No, yeah. I said he might. Like it might be like a Keyshawn Davis performance where like at the end he just worked the body so much and then he gives out. But I feel Richard Hitchison wins that fight. I don't know if he knocks him out, but he can maybe in the later rounds. But Hitchison by decision for sure. Tank gonna fight Pitbull or Gary Antoine. I don't think Tank's rematches Pitbull. He probably fights Gary Antoine Russell.
That's what I said, Dabson 1, 2, 3, 5, 2. I said that. I don't think he's stopping Duarte. Nah, I don't know. He punched on him, but I don't know. Nah. He ain't got that explosive knockout power to stop him. No. Ryan stopped with that explosive knockout power.
Yeah.
But he still fought Ryan's fight. Come forward. You can't be coming forward with Ryan. You gotta box him.
This is a Mexican style fight. But it's also different too. Oscar Duarte has been training with Robert Garcia, so Duarte is gonna come with the game plan. Robert Garcia's best trainer on the planet, one of the best trainers on the planet. So Oscar Duarte is gonna come in with the game plan. He's gonna put up a fight, and he does got power. Oscar Duarte has the power, but I don't know. Hitchison's too good. Hitchison's too good as a boxer.
What kind of game plan are you gonna have against Hitchins? I can't even think of one. What you gonna do? You got to box him.
That's why we ain't trainers.
What's the game plan for Shakur? Like, what are you gonna do? You gotta buy. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, well, Shakur, you just gotta
go in that joint and try to.
Yeah, you gotta figure out how to make them uncomfortable. Yeah, you gotta figure out how to make them uncomfortable in that fight. So that's kind of what you're gonna have to do. He was trying to finish Ryan. That's why play Ryan was coming off a layoff and after. Yeah, exactly. Your Duarte was playing into Ryan Garcia's game plan. Like you're gonna try to fight, and then when you get in those close exchanges, the speed and time is always gonna win those close exchanges like that. Like you're going in there trying to exchange and get into like a firefight. Man, someone with speed and timing in a firefight is probably 9 times out of 10 is gonna win that exchange. That's what happens with Tanks. Yeah. That's what happens with Tanks. All Tanks opponents, right? They get overzealous because Tank starts off so slow, right? They start throwing the same combinations, and they start like, oh, I got him. Like I barely missed him. Oh, I'm gonna throw this. I'm gonna throw a left hook again.
They're trying to figure a fighter out.
Yeah, but
while they think they're doing something, he sitting there loading information up.
Yeah, and that's why Tank has the speed and the power, and then he has the timing too, and he has the accuracy. Like. He has pinpoint accuracy. He sees a little mole on your chin. He's gonna go for that little mole. He's gonna land it on your chin, and that your lights out. But if you look at every fighter he's beat, besides Pitbull, right, and Roach, they didn't throw those 2 fights. They didn't throw the same combinations. You never seen him throw like 3-4 of the same combinations, but you saw that against Leo Santa Cruz. You saw that against Rolly Romero. You saw that against Ryan Garcia. Like these guys, they're throwing the same punches. You're giving him the same information 3 times in a row. After the third time, he's locked in. Like, all right, I have your timing. I know your speed. I see the distance, and that's it.
The Leo Santa Cruz.
Yeah, against the rope. He was against the rope through this.
It might have been his best knockout.
And I feel like Santa Cruz, most of the Tank's opponents are winning the fight before they get knocked out because he starts off slow. He gives them all those rounds. So like you can say, yeah, Santa Cruz was winning that fight before he got knocked out, but that's every opponent against Tank. He gives up the first 4 or 5 rounds. Man,
Roach full of shit, man.
Roach don't get enough respect for how disciplined he was against Tank.
He get a lot of respect for getting 2 draws against 2 fighters in a row. When is he gonna win a fight? That's the respect he get. His dad told me he cracked the code. He ain't cracked shit.
He beat Tank. He won that Tank fight.
I agree, but the judges said he didn't. So it's nothing I can do about that. Remember we talking about that? I can't do nothing about that. What the judge said. No, y'all need to talk to him. Interview the judge. Interview the judges.
That was a referee's fault. He lost that fight because that's a knockdown. That's a knockdown. I don't care what anybody says.
I agree that was a knockdown as well. Yeah. But they pulled up the rules and they said that was the rules. I don't know where these rules come from or where they found it at in the dictionary. Well, I don't know what they found off the floor and in the snow. I don't know where they found it at.
When you're in the middle of the fight, you take the knee, you get up and you walk to your corner and you get wiped.
Yeah.
That's a disqualification. That fight's over.
Yeah.
You gave up. You left and you went to your corner. Like
I wouldn't want to call it DQ, but you definitely get a point. 100%. And that point was enough to win the fight. I agree. Even though I think it didn't even need the point. He still won the fight by a point.
Yeah, for sure.
But that should be 2 points.
Roach got robbed.
Because he won the fight by a point already, and then it gets 2 points, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, whatever. Man. Whatever. Nothing we can do about it.
We need to become some judges.
You got to beat the champion. You still got to beat the champion. Allegedly. Yep. Hold up. Dominic Martin. Hold up.
Man, I'm not saying what it is.
Dominic Martin, you can't say
that
was, if it was called a knockdown and Tank approached the last few rounds different and went for the stoppage because he knew he was losing. So if he knew he was losing, why did he lose? That's the question.
It's not.
So if he knew he was losing, I mean, he lost.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know, man.
And also, it's not a what if it was called a knockdown. Like I guess it's what if, but for me, it's not a what if. That was a knockdown in my mind. I take it to the grave.
Yeah, you forfeited. You took a knee. What does the knee mean?
You took.
I seen.
You walk to the corner like.
When a fighter be in trouble, they take a knee.
Yeah, and they
get
a 10 and they get their 8 count, right? It doesn't matter. Like,
yeah,
there's been numerous.
You never seen knees before?
There's been numerous fighters that talk about it. Like even like Gabe Rosario talked about it. He's like, hey, forget what fight he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, he talked.
He fought the bully back the mirror. Yeah, he fought him. He caught him with some shit. He took a knee. He gave him an 8 count. He got up and knocked his ass out.
Exactly.
That was the knee.
I'm right here. You got me. You got me to the body, and you're like, "Hey, I'm gonna take a knee, so the ref can separate us. I'll take my 8 count." But then you came back.
Yeah, instead of getting hurt, I'm gonna take my 8 count.
Yeah, like fuck it, I'm gonna take my 8 count, like, cause now like I don't know where this is going, so let me. It's part of boxing. People do that a lot, and it's just to get their little break, so then they can reset.
They like to forget that. They like to forget that.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Yeah, if it was a call knockdown, but I think he was going for the knockdown no matter what in that fight. He knew Tank knew it was close because he starts off so slow and because of how disciplined Roach was being in that fight. Like he wasn't giving Tank a lot of options that other fighters normally do. He wasn't being overly aggressive in that fight. So I feel like he was still trying to go for that knockdown in the later rounds, even though they didn't call the knockdown for Roach. He just couldn't get the knockout on Roach. Like you're gonna tell me that he wasn't trying to go for a knockdown no matter what? That's what Tank Davis does.
Roach got a big ass head. That's why.
Yeah, he sits there and waits for his opportunity to get the knockdown. It's just Roach wasn't giving him those opportunities like these other fighters normally do. Man, but
Roach used You know they from the same. They from the same circle. They from right. They from the same. I'm gonna say bureau. They from the same bureau. Bureau. Yeah, they from the same area. Uh, he done fought him before. He fought Tank before. I think he sparred him or in the amateurs.
Yeah,
I'm not 100% sure, but they definitely had rounds in before. He fought his fighters before. So you know when your fighters fight with the same trainers, they got somewhat of the same style. Except
yeah,
for Tank has got the best version of the style. It's still the same style though. So you used to it a little bit. So
yeah,
now you're a little bit familiar with it. That's why Tank never really punked them out. If you looked at the presses and all, he never really tried to punk them out. He never tried to scare them. He never tried to do none of that because he already knew what was coming. So it's like,
yeah. That's what I
all
said.
right,
That's what I said. Dabson's talking about the knee and then turning your back. It's without the ref's instruction usually counts as a knockdown or can be ruled a voluntary retreat. That's what I was saying. You take a knee, it's a knockdown, but then he gets up and he walks to the corner, and then the corner takes out a rag and wipes his face. For me, that's a DQ. Like you're going to the corner without the ref's instruction or anything. So it's I don't know. That's how I looked at it. I was like, oh, it's over. Oh, it's over. Like when he walked to the corner, I thought it was done. Like, oh shit, he's done. Like it's over. The fight's over. But no, they didn't even get a count or nothing. But
he got a nice check. How much you think the ref got paid for that? $100K.
sheesh.
You could pay me. Shit, I would do the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the business.
yeah.
Bank boys in the building.
What's up? What's
Kareem
up?
Jones. Damn, Kareem, I know his name. Sound like a New Yorker. Kareem Jones. KJ. KJ's in the building. Bank boys.
Yeah.
That's my guy
So
right there.
I'm gonna say something say something controversial. If Ryan
I'm with it.
Garcia if Ryan Garcia loses this fight, he's no longer a top tier contender. He's no longer like a big superstar at 147. At that point, he becomes like a mediocre name, like a journeyman, and not a big threat. And that's dangerous. That's a dangerous place to be living in boxing, right? So you become a superstar. You're a big name. If he loses, like all that goes away for him. He doesn't
You
have
know what's
that.
crazy
He's not
though?
gonna have that same energy around him.
If he loses, Teofimo is talking about move up to 147. He can still try to make some type of name for himself by fighting Teofimo. That's what I
That can
feel.
happen.
That's the lean back.
Yeah,
Somebody gonna still want to fight him for a name.
yeah, but
He'll
he's
be
gonna be more
around.
more like a journeyman type of name now, like just to get a paycheck.
The way these fans are with him, he'll be around. He's not gonna be
But
gone.
but the thing is,
Unfortunately,
if
we of course we're gonna say he's not gonna be gone. No, trust me.
yeah,
There's a lot of
but if
casuals out here. He's
but
not
if
going nowhere.
but if Ryan wins impressively, I'm putting him right back in the mix with a Teofimo, with the Devin Haney's, with the Shakur Stevensons, and I don't think that's crazy. If he wins by knockout, he's back in the mix. He's back with the names. He's back with that Devin Haney fight is back on the table. The rematch. The If Teofimo comes up to 147, he can get that fight. A rematch for Rolly for unification. So Devin Haney or Rolly unification bout. So now he's back in that mix.
I don't think we're gonna fight Rolly.
Hey, we won't know until we know.
And Rolly doesn't say you begged and pleaded to fight me, and then you don't want to fight. I'm gonna send it to you. I got all that.
Send it to me. I want to look at
I got all that, and I put jokes in between my shit.
that.
So you gonna laugh a little bit when you see it.
Yeah.
He don't want to fight Rolly. I got Rolly beating him again. I had Rolly beating him the first time. I thought he was gonna knock him out though, but he didn't. He outboxed him. I didn't think that. That was
Yeah.
impressive. I said, "Wow, he outboxed him." They both can't fight, but Rolly obviously the more decorated fighter. That just showed. He didn't show them a better left hook than he had. That's embarrassing.
No, for
That's why
sure.
he's crying in the car, crying in the ambulance.
That's crazy.
I like Ryan, but I'm not a heavy fan of Ryan. I'm not a hater, but he's not. He don't. What do he? What the he don't he not
We'll see.
he got guy the same thing if he never was to box and got into a boxing ring, he would do the same thing he do right now.
No, that's crazy. You have to
Timing, power, and speed.
Yeah, but you have to know how to.
You can't teach that.
But you have
how
to
do you
know
teach
how to
that?
throw. You have to know how to throw a punch.
Yeah, yeah.
You gotta know how to throw it. Like,
yeah.
Just because somebody's fast doesn't mean like you're gonna tell me who's that kid, that YouTuber, I Show Speed, that was over here racing all these kids, all these people. He's fast as fuck, but you don't think he's gonna get in the ring? He's gonna be able to throw a fast punch like Ryan? Like, no,
No, he can't fight. No,
yeah,
he can't fight.
You can't fight.
I don't think he ever been in a fight. He can't fight. No, he tried.
Man, so
no, he definitely. I'm just a little couple months in the ring, you'd be good. A little small camp, you good.
Man, so we that's another Thursday night. Straight from the corner, strictly boxing talk. Mike Theory. Before we head out, you got anything to leave before we head out?
Oh, showed up. I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I try to feed y'all in. You know what I mean? Leave your comments. Every comment is appreciated. Just leave facts. What you saying? And we good. Say what you guys say. Because you know me. All I want to know is the facts. I want the facts. I want the news. I want all that. Follow Strictly Boxing Talk. Following the casual experts. Mike Theory.
Yes, sir.
Tune in. Drop a comment. Every comment is accounted for as long as it's facts. And we out.
Here we go. We out every Thursday, 7. I think we're gonna switch it to 7:30 just to give us a little more time. So Thursday, 7:30. Every Thursday at 7:30 p.m. We live on the Casual Experts Podcast YouTube channel. This is Straight from the Corner. This is our little conversations that we have. Strictly Boxing Talk. I appreciate you. I'm gonna leave the people with I got Ryan Garcia by TKO between rounds 5 and 8. I think the speed gap is gonna show super early. Barrio, he's tough. Yeah, he's hard to get knocked out, but he has been knocked out. And like you said before, right? In that Shakur and Teofimo fight, right? Teofimo knows how to lose because he lost before, right? Barrios knows how to get knocked out because he's been knocked out before. The chin's been tested.
By tank.
Yeah, the chin's been tested multiple times. You only get older, the more times you get hit, it loosens up that chin. So we'll see. And if he gets caught clean with that left hook, or even to the face, to the head, to the body, I think he gets clipped and he gets hit, and then Ryan Garcia is going to go in for the kill. And it's just going to change everything. When you get hit by a punch like that you don't see coming, it's going to change everything in that fight. So Ryan Garcia by TKO, I got it. Comment, like, subscribe, share that shit with your mother, with your sister, with your brother, with your homies. And we'll see you guys here next Thursday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I appreciate everyone for chatting it up, and let's keep this conversation going. This is what we do, man. We talk boxing, we watch boxing, and it's for the love of the sport. That's it.
Sir, holla, bro.